Hey there! So since my last video, I've actually had an update in my resume. I have now taken an internship for a nonprofit organization. It's a really awesome organization. They work to provide recreational activities for kids with chronic illnesses. So it's something really awesome. It's only 10 hours a week and it's unpaid, but I think internships are something that have become a really interesting part of a graduate's life, in that in speaking to other recent graduates and even people who aren't necessarily that recently have graduated, the internship has definitely taken a heavier presence in postgraduate work. And I feel like now it's expected that you take 2, 3, 4 internships before you actually obtain the job that you may be striving for. So I think it's a really interesting new development. And I think in some ways it's really frustrating because a lot of the times the internships are unpaid, and it leaves you wondering how these companies expect you to continue to pay for yourself and to live. But on the other hand, internships are an invaluable experience and you can't take that back. So I think it's a really interesting shift that has happened, and I don't know where it's going to lead. It seems to be that people now in their 30s are just starting to break into the markets that they wanted to, or shifting to new markets. So it leaves us 20-somethings in a whole new position where we now are taking more and more internships and pushing back the time to when we're actually going to get the job that we may hold on to for a long time. So I think it's really interesting. I really like to hear people's takes on internships because I know people have had some really incredible ones, and they really do teach you a lot, and they provide opportunities that you aren't necessarily going to have when you are working full-time for a different company. So I do think that's really interesting. I'm really excited about my internship. I'm taking a positive note on it, that it could lead somewhere. It could lead to a different job, even if it's not within the same organization. If they don't offer me a job at the end of the internship, it's at least experience to put on a resume, and it's more connections to build. So I'm looking at it on the positive note, and I hope that most other graduates are too. So that's what is of new and recent news with me, and I hope all is well with the other graduates who are out there looking. So don't give up, and don't be afraid to take that internship. You might not have the opportunity to in the future, so I definitely support it. Alright, good luck and keep searching.